Movies make us drink or think about drinking more than we realize. Here are the top 10 movies that glorify alcohol and alcoholism. Coming in at number 10 is the initiation scene in 22 Jump Street. In this movie, you have two grown adult men trying to keep up with college kids in the party scene.
Vodka?
To go undercover in the popular frat, the two men have to undergo several initiation challenges that all include massive amounts of alcohol. While this scene is very comical, with a lot of physical humor, in real life, there's growing concerns with hazing and initiations nationwide. Coming up at number 9 is the 2004 movie Sideways, where two men are embarking on a week-long road trip through California's wine country.
Could you just pour me a full glass? I'll pay for it, okay?
The main character, Miles, hits a rock-bottom moment when he decides to chug the giant spit bucket in the winery. Coming in at number 8 is Leaving Las Vegas with Nicolas Cage. We see Cage drinking while driving, as well as showing many signs of alcoholism throughout most of this film. According to the National Highway Traffic Administration, there are around 1.5 million people each year who are arrested with a DUI. At number 7, we have National Lampoon's Vacation. Chevy Chase plays the father who decides to have a bonding moment with his son while stranded in the desert on a road trip.
When I was your age, my dad shared a beer with me, and I thought it was about the best thing in the world.
While Chase's character believes that Rusty's never drank before, he proceeds to drink the entire beer. It's been said that the average American has their first drink somewhere between the age of 11 and 13. Coming in at number 6 is Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. The characters in this film decide to partake in a bit of a drinking game, where the first to give in loses.
Last one standing wins.
In this case, the one who was able to drink the most ends up passing out and thus foregoing the win. A list of the top 10 drinking movies wouldn't be complete without Beer Fest, because as you guessed it, there is a ton of beer and chugging scenes. Our number 4 movie is Drunken Master 2, featuring Jackie Chan. In this film, we see Chan trying to drown his sorrow with alcohol. He's drinking heavily and getting beaten up while publicly humiliated because he's unable to fight back due to being so drunk. At number 3, we have another beer chugging competition with I Love You Man.
Boat race. We're gonna keep it. Ain't no luck in boat race. 1, 2, 3, go!
While some people may think chugging beers with your friends is fun, it can be really detrimental on the body, even causing stomach upset and throwing up. Coming in at number 2 is Old School with Will Ferrell. Again, we have another movie with adults in a fraternity trying to keep up with college students.
But I told my wife I wouldn't drink tonight. Guys, I got a big day tomorrow. But you guys have a great time.
Once Ferrell gives into temptation and has one beer, he can't seem to stop.
Give me that thing. I'll do one. We're gonna do one.
Which is usually a very big red flag of an alcohol problem.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking. We're going up through the quad to the gymnasium.
We have officially made it to the number 1 spot with Animal House. This movie's a classic and features John Belushi, who is in his 7th year of college due to too much partying. He's focused on being a professional when it comes to parties, and in one scene, he even chugs a bottle of whiskey in under 10 seconds. While many of these movies are quite comical, binge drinking is very dangerous and can sometimes be lethal. Please make sure to reach out for help if you or a loved one are worried about your drinking behaviors. Unlike movies, alcohol addiction can be detrimental to the lives of people and their families.